All right, where's the microphone? There it is. Come here, let me shake the microphone.
No.
All right, is that you or me? All right.
That's me, bro.
All right, welcome back to Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess for the Nintendo Switch. Yeah.
Love it. So we can pick up heavier things now.
Ribbit, ribbit, your body did not change. You are just an ordinary guy, are you? I used to live in Kakariko Town, and I wonder where my partner is without... Fuck! I have a request of you. Please take me to my partner. I am scared and stuck. Hello, I'm just a little brown rabbit. Look at me go. Look at the dancing flowers. Was that we talked about that? Did we talk? No, I don't think we did. We didn't talk about that on a during a recording, did we? What was the dumbest question a female ever asked you? Was that just like we were just hanging out?
I think that was just we were hanging out type of question.
Yeah, so like, oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner, we're happy now. Drop by here again at that time. We'll temper your sword. I'm not gonna fuck up the syllable count. Wham. Oh my gosh. You looked better as a frog. Thank you. Well, they looked better as a frog. Door! Hey, you, welcome. Welcome. Temper my sword. I just dropped by. This is for you. Just wanted to talk. Never mind.
So now I have no sword. Which is fine, because we are going to be doing things that do not require a sword at the moment.
It's indefensible.
But you were saying?
Are those cuckoos?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Star Core business.
Nothing. I was just thinking about the whole. That was not a puzzle. I was just thinking about like the whole. What's the dumbest thing a female's ever said to you? Like. Like when it comes to guys, of course, guys have said dumb shit to me before, but the problem is like when dudes say dumb stuff, it's usually because they're just stupid.
Because the chest is locked and the key is inside of it, you can never open it.
It's been a while. It's been on screen for days now.
You weren't saying anything.
I wasn't gonna. I was talking. You gonna leave it there?
I forgot that I can't like dash with it.
I wonder how far you could have gotten without it if I hadn't said anything.
I mean, I immediately noticed. I was just turning back around.
Because it's not a matter of like she said something dumb because she's uneducated. Like that ain't what we mean. We mean like the concept of saying something so stupid that they genuinely believe 100%. Like that's what I mean by like the dumbest thing you've had somebody say to you. Like I've been like baited into arguments. Like I wouldn't necessarily say I was baited in arguments because I feel like again she genuinely thought she was right. When I say thought, I'm using the wrong term. Specifically, I'm using the wrong tense. She thinks she's right. So it's not really like, it's not like we had this argument and like later on down the line, she was like, yeah, I see I was wrong about it. No, like to this day, she still thinks she's fucking right about the dumbest arguments we've ever had. Like the whole, I heard that you know that I used to be a thief. Well, I can open the chest. Will you promise to please me?
Tell it to everyone.
Was that what you got?
That's
for
funable.
That's what you get
from
when you put your lips on mine. So I guess it's not necessarily like the dumbest thing you've been said, but what's like the dumbest argument you've been baited into. And the problem is, like, I don't mean dumb, like, you know, somebody baited you into, like, who is better, Captain Planet or Captain America. No, I mean, like, an argument that was legit. Like, the other person was actually angry. And, like, she, in most cases it's she, was actually mad. But from your perspective, it's like, she made herself mad. Because I didn't do anything. She had an opinion about something. Or she opened her mouth to say something fucking stupid. And then when I didn't think what she thought, or when I didn't basically grovel and say, yes, queen, I'm sorry, I'm just a stupid man with a penis. It's like, she immediately got angry. I can feel sweat dripping down the side of my body.
But yeah,
I mean, it's been happening for like the last 45 minutes.
Because we've had this conversation, like, I don't ever let the situation get that far. Because I just can't bring myself to care.
No, he raped them immediately, and they just shut up when he's raping them.
Yeah.
Boy, I know that's the demonetization button right there.
Isn't it?
Which is dumb.
Yeah,
you should be able to talk about whatever you want to. Like, we are slowly losing our freedom of speech.
What freedom of speech?
Laugh if you want to. I'm dead ass serious. We are slowly losing our freedom of speech. Because I feel like it's different. Like, it's the difference between you legally can't say racial slurs versus you can say whatever you want. But what will happen is you'll get the shit beat out of you. So you're not being told you can't say it. You're just giving you're being given an option. Say it and get beat up, or don't say it and don't get beat up. You know, it's like the whole idea of like, I gotta go to school every day. No, you don't. You can choose to not go to school, but there are repercussions to your actions.
Yeah.
And those repercussions might be a nail in the penis.
I can't remember if I've gotten this one.
No.
I think this is just...
When I say what the hell was that, I mean what the hell was that?
What the hell is what?
Something just hit my damn, like the table that I have, like, you know, my desk, basically, where like, it's a table. What the fuck? Is he mad that you woke him up? Yep. Thanks a lot. Now I'm gonna curse you. Here, have $1,000. Ah, now you're electrified. How do you like that? You gonna do it? Yeah, like something shook the table. Or like something slipped into position and it shook the table. And like the lamp and everything, like everything on the lamp was wiggling. It's weird. It's kind of like in certain like 3D RPGs when you change the characters, like a piece of clothing on the character, and when it blips into position, like the flowy parts kind of flutter down. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of did that. Like I looked over and like it just kind of like, it was almost like the lamp like clipped back into position, and I, for the life of me, like nothing else on the table is like able to shake like this, so it's all I have. And the weird thing is the stuff on the lamp is still wiggling. It's also being blown by the wind, so there's that. The fan is blowing.
That part's normal.
Oh god, my nuts. Fun fact, most of the time when guys say, oh my nuts, they usually just mean their sack.
Not to contain
the
contents of their within.
The scrotum itself is usually in more danger than the testicles.
Mostly because it is the pouch.
Yeah. And also it's the thing you can sit directly on. And if you slide or scooch in the chair, it's the thing that gets you dragged. Yeah, it's a oh man.
You remember head on?
Apply directly to the forehead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought some.
That head on.
And that shit works. Like it works because of what it is. It's like a menthol type thing that like relieves your headaches for like a very specific reason.
Why don't you explain it?
No, I just did. It's a menthol that relieves your headache.
Fine.
That is the epitome of I wasn't listening.
I mean, but how does it relieve your headache?
The menthol.
I mean, but what does the menthol do that relieves your headache?
It opens your pores. Like you breathe it in is what happens. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's on your forehead. It's the fact that it's near your head at all. And if it was below your eyes, it would constantly make your eyes water. But it's like close enough to your nose that when you breathe it in, like it like kind of like opens up the because headaches are like usually caused by like constricting blood vessels in the brain. Like it opens up the blood vessels in the brain. It's not like this. Oh, look how clever you are. No, it's very simple. Link didn't make it. But yeah, some of the dumbest arguments I've ever gotten into, like, have all been by the same chick. Like, they've all been like with the same girl, and it's usually like an insecurity thing. Like, okay, so like one thing apparently that I do that upsets her to no end is like me and her can be on the phone, and I know like you could be like, well, you know, that's how all girls are. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying like there's something behind this that makes it extra dumb. So like, let's say I'm on the phone with her and we ain't talking about nothing, or we are talking about something. If I'm watching anything and there's a girl with a fat ass or some big old titties, or she's just really pretty, it like shoots across the screen, I am the type of stupid asshole who will go, damn, she got some big old titties. And like the titties got to be fairly big for me to like immediately be like, damn, she got some big old titties.
Oh, the fucking penguins.
Big old titties having that good shit. That annoys the shit out of her. Like it does. It upsets her to no end. And she's like, well,
why?
Because she's insecure. And she's like, well, what if I would do it to you? I was like, it's fine. Depending on who the dude is, like I probably ain't gonna give a shit. Because if it's like, I don't know, Brad Pitt, you're like, God damn, Brad Pitt's fine. I'd be like, all right, cool, I don't give a fuck. I was like, that wouldn't bother you? You can't fuck Brad Pitt. No, that doesn't bother me in the slightest. Why don't you sprinkle that and get the fucking fairy?
I mean, I don't...
Get the fairy!
I guess I just reason.
You just died. And have half health. Link didn't make it. Gotcha. And got him. Now you can just go get the health. It's gonna fly away. I got to get away. So that's something that I do that pisses her off. Like, and I don't mean like she finds it mildly annoying. Like, ugh, boyfriend. Like, when we were dating, quote unquote, like that's how like I understood why it upset her. It's like my boyfriend thinks this other girl is attractive. Well, yeah, motherfucker. Like, just because I can't fuck nobody else don't mean that I ain't gonna find some other motherfucker attractive. Like, that's just plain gullibility. Like, that's not happening. I was like, but you don't have to say it out loud. Like, if I don't, okay, here's a better question. Would you really rather your man, like, be in a situation where he's not allowed to openly express how attractive he finds another woman and, like, have him secretly, I don't want to say lusting, but secretly, like, lusting, for lack of a better word, after another human being? Because I feel like that's more problematic, or, like, should be more upsetting than the fact that he likes her in general. Because, like, yeah, I have a super duper extra crush on Rosario Dawson. I'm not gonna find out what her butt tastes like. Unless she sees this and she's like, I'll let him find out. Like, and I hope it ain't like one of those, like, I'm gonna just fart in his face to, like, ruin the entire experience so he'll stop thinking about me. It's like, girl, you don't wanna know, you don't wanna find out the hard way that I'm into weird shit. It's like that. Like, yeah, it is what it is. I have a super crush on Rosario Dawson. She knows that. And so, like, by all means, like, if you have a crush on Joey Fatone, one, you can't fuck him. So there's that. But it doesn't matter because you can't fuck him. Like, that's what it is. Like, that was one of the things, and one of the things that upset her the most. Like, one of the things that genuinely got on her fucking nerves. about me. It's like that when you find a girl attractive, you just openly say that shit like I don't have feelings. It's like I didn't say she was finer than you. When you get next to the firebar, you can shoot across with your magical sticky penis.
Yeah.
Or get
I
hit.
certainly could. Oh, or I could just jump off.
And yeah.
That's another thing.
That's what we're calling it, y'all. It's Link's sticky penis. You're gonna get hit.
I am. And I'm gonna fall off again. Oh, I don't even care anymore. Oh god.
Mark! First off, you can go through the firebar. Like, if you do it like that, you go through the firebar.
Yeah.
But then you just botched it royally. And now we get to be serenaded by your mistakes. Oh, not for long, though. But yeah, like that's... man. And you might be wondering, why would you stay with somebody who acts like that? Because I love her. Like, it is what it is. Like, I love her. And it's like, it's not one of those I love her forever and like to the moon. It's one of those like I have this undying affection for the asshole. You ran away.
I did.
Like I have an undying affection for the asshole. And it's just is what it is. It's annoying to me as well, just as well as it would be to anybody else. Like, and since I know you're gonna get hit, god damn. You gotta kill all the guys in this one for sure. That's one thing I remember from the randomizer, is you have to kill these guys. Or don't. You knew damn well you ain't had that key.
I didn't know.
This looks like somebody who has never played this before.
What?
Like the way you're playing in general, it looks like you kind of don't know what you're doing.
Alright.
One of my favorite things about people in general is so like back when I was in those blacks only groups, a thing happened, and I got upset that it unhappened. And by unhappened, I mean basically like a dude posted shared a post, and the post was stupid, and I pointed out why it was stupid. Mind you, I didn't call the post stupid. I just left a comment that kind of like led you to the conclusion that this is dumb, without saying it was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude was so upset by the fact. First off, I don't mean like he was upset. He was an upset. He had, as Nikki would put it, I think he did the upsetty spaghetti. And I didn't care. Of course, I didn't care. I never cared. But he then went out of his way to find the one and only post I'd made in the group, and commented on it. Well, maybe you're because you're like this, and I set up like this really like, which would like have been a stinging ass kind of like a comeback. And the weird thing is like the way it started out was like, do you want some dick? Mm-hmm. Cause like you went and tracked down something I said just because what you said was stupid. I was like, are you trying to fuck or something? Because I can't facilitate, but I can navigate. Like, what the hell is going on here? Like, are you really that sorry? But as soon as I had my, like, magnificent comeback typed out and tried to send it through, apparently he had deleted his comment. And I was very upset. Because I wanted the world to see how witty I was.
Clearly.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. But I was okay with it.
Are you?
But yeah, the idea that like as people we're supposed to be like this you know, we're supposed to like love each other and yada yada yada, which is bullshit. Because some people are like not lovable. But people will like straight up tell you like your failures are because you're an asshole, because they're an asshole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can be a complete dick about something, like a complete another cock meat about something, and you can be like, well, yeah, it's because you're a piece of shit. Like, in so many words, like maybe not that exactly, but then their immediate response is to like tell you about like how terrible you are and why your life is trash, and it's like, this only proves my point. Like, you know I'm not lying, and that's why you're upset. That's why you're attacking me. Is because like what you wanted me to do is you wanted me to be like, I can't be like, no. First off, I don't fucking care, because I know you, and I know that's why you're like your life sucks. Is because you treat people like shit on a day-to-day basis. Like, and like not like well, I got bullied in high school and it just turned me into an ass. Like, no, you do it because you can. Because you have low self-esteem because you're not very educated. I am channeling my inner rage right now.
I mean, there's worse ways to do it.
And it's just, it's funny to me, but not in a ha-ha kind of way. And the reason I brought any of that up is because the bottom went first.
Look at you.
Now, mind you, you could have gotten it right and would have been like, I got it. But I assumed you weren't going to get it right out of the gate, and I was right.
Yeah.
Just in the future, when I do that again, and you're like, I got it, just remember that one time you fucked it up before I could tell you not to fuck it up. Because I saw it coming. Like, I'd say like you can probably find like parts of me doing this. This is me trying to make him not feel bad, and when really I don't care. He said he practiced. I thought he was gonna breeze the fuck through this. I did.
No.
That was where my head was when he said I'm gonna practice it a few times to get it right. I was like, oh, he's gonna knock this bitch out the park. Oh. And that's not exactly what's happening. Yeah.
I would love
that wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault. But I can make it your fault.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck. How close are you to the end of this bad boy?
To the entire game or
This
this
dungeon?
Close enough. Why?
Because we're at 23 minutes. Well, 22. So.
I mean.
No, I mean we can get there. We can get there by the end, like 30 minutes, and that's fine. But the reason I brought that up is because as I was hearing myself talk about these arguments, these stupid fucking arguments I had with this girl that I really, really like, I heard that, people like that asshole. Like, well, maybe it's because you're an asshole. And then what? Like, first off, they don't justify why somebody else is being a prick. Like, I can't do that. I can't be
two wrongs do not make a right.
Yeah, I can't be an asshole to you and everybody else be like, so you left. Like, no, that's not how it fucking works. Like, it never works that way. Like two wrongs do not make a right. Two wrongs make a bigger wrong, and then everybody's upset. Why did you think that was gonna work? What did you think you were gonna land on?
I don't know. I didn't even actually think that I was gonna hit it, if I'm being honest. I had to hit this. I don't know what is wrong with, like, me walking.
Are you using the joystick?
Yeah.
9 times, I'm gonna just go out on the limb and assume that that's it.
I'm gonna get hit. I let it happen.
Oh fuck! Wow. Because he got rid of the damn skull, so now he can't like claw shot over there.
Yeah, I can.
Oh my gosh. So what I was trying to say was, like, I'm pretty sure if you watch my God of War 1 episode, like my God of War 3 videos, even like the first like long series I did on the channel, if you watch me play God of War, you're gonna see moments where I'm like, what the fuck do I do here? And it's gonna be like, well, why are you stuck? You play God of War. These are the games you play. Why have you not figured it out? And like, I'd be like, cause what happens is you get stuck in a series. Why don't you go in that door on the left, on the right?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What happens is you get used to the you get used to being on autopilot.
Because I've been.
Okay, but now the door is open though.
Yeah.
Go. You would have made it across.
I know. I guess I'm trying to remember. This is the way to get. Yeah, this is.
Don't ask me, cause I don't know. I'm just recording it.
I would
Boy,
love
Link
to
is
go
having
to
the Link is having the issues.
It's my favorite.
In reality, he would just grab the railing and pull himself to the stairs. You did this already.
I know.
Yeah.
I have a key now. Blah, 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 blah.
You got the blue mail. You got blue mail. Remember that joke from like 1992?
Yeah, I do.
They made a movie around that nonsense, around the concept of
No.
You Got Mail. It was called You Got Mail for those for the inquiring minds who may want to know. My favorite part.
For those. Oh God.
My favorite part about all of this is you gotta have the bomb.
Did you see that?
Yeah, he Bowser bombed you. And the sounds of your failures fill our ears once again.
I would very much. Okay.
It was doing the utmost. It's a good time to get that dust. Just grab the fairy. Just grab it.
Fine.
Yeah, fuck around and get hit. And it's like, well, at least I got a fairy. Like, just use the fairy. What are those assholes called? Ice Gibdos?
Maybe? Because they look like Gibdos. Goddamn Gibdos.
Gotta Gibdos. Gibdos, yeah. Gibdos. Gibdos, yes, you are Gibdos. They're called Freezors. And the little shadow dudes are called Babasoos.
You're not gonna, are you? No, you're not. Oh, I hate it.
Freezor.
Caesar.
Oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite Pokemon. I wouldn't mind having a Caesar toy. Like I'd like an amiibo like type Caesar toy. So
Are you? Is it not?
What? You don't have the key?
I know what would make this easier, but I don't think I have the item. I don't have the item, and I don't remember where the item is.
You don't have the freeze, right? The ice wand?
The ice wand? No.
Go into your inventory. And you don't have the cane either, right? You have the ice wand.
I have the ice wand.
Well,
but I don't have anything to use it on.
You can't just make a block of ice.
Maybe? No. It's the cane that I need.
I swear there's a room with those with those dudes in them that you're supposed to kill them all. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call the episode here, and then he's gonna figure out where he's going, which is gonna be about 15 minutes, I'm assuming. And in the next episode, we'll pick up from there. So from here on, so that's it for now. Like, comment, subscribe, and be nice to each other out there. It's a mad world. Oh man, that was so pitch perfect. I'm gonna get copyright strike. I couldn't even if it was pitch perfect. It takes 10 seconds. 10 seconds of a 5-minute song. Oh, copyright strike is my video now. That is the most bullshit of bullshit. 10 seconds of a 5-minute song will get you a copyright strike, and the person who owns the song now owns your video. That is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's not even a fraction of a fraction, which is a lie. Literally anything can be a fraction of a fraction. I was like, I saw you taking your time there. Anyway, guys, until next time, we up out of here. Take care of yourselves. Peace.